it's time to choose your role on the coaching staff. Whatever here, you can create your own coach or choose to play as an existing. Now you need to choose your coach's archetype. As a motivator, you'll be focused on developing and inspiring your players. Recruiters excel in finding and bringing in new talent to their programs. Tacticians maximize your team's chances of success on game day with their understanding of the X's and O's. review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to the success of your program, as completing some expectations will give you Dynasty points that you can use to shape your Dynasty blueprint. Your expectations will change annually and get more difficult as your program gets better. Do your best to beat them. Failing to do so could impact your job security and land you on the hot seat. Welcome to staged recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, Stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day. This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Today, a clash between two teams from the Sunshine State that will resonate from Dade to Duval. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thank you, guys. Checking in with the Florida Atlantic head coach. He understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Deep in the end zone, it's Holloway. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Owls offense will take the field first. And onto the field for the first time comes Easton Messer. They'll be looking to him, and he'll probably be keeping an eye on the other side in this great matchup of wideouts. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Straight ahead, it's Bernard. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Out wide left, it's Messer. Oh, a lot of space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk. And strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Gators want to crank their tempo.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Wide open downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gets rid of it. Between the hashes, it's Brown. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And I think with Florida, man, it's all about the quarterback position. When it was rolling at its peak, right, it was Jesse Palmer and Tim Tebow. That guy was pretty good, too. But, like, finding that guy that can make the plays. I think bringing in Buster Faulkner is a big deal. They'll have a great offensive identity. For Palmer, Florida's good when they got the trigger.
Well, the good news is they didn't have to leave the U.S. border to find the next guy like they did way back in the day. But you're right. I think Buster Faulkner really is the key. I thought one of the big moves for John Summerall in the offseason was bringing in Faulkner as his offensive coordinator. One of the most difficult coordinators to defend. You ask any D coordinator in the country, and he only seems to get the best out of his quarterback. So they had a guy in DJ Lagway. They had really high hopes. Things didn't work out. He moves on to Baylor. But this is a critical spot. How quickly this new quarterback can get on the same page as his play caller, that's critical for their success.
Finding some room. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Quick give. It's Pryor. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Florida!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Left side, it's Messer. He's got a lot of moves in the bag as he uses a few of them to get to the 18. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Henry. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Looking to kick kicker.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. He's going for it all. And it's picked off at the goal line.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
The fake wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Jackson. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Throw to the right side, that's Wilson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. On the ground with the counter. Knocked down immediately.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll tell you this, somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense.
Makes the grab in their space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
What a cut. Now he's loose. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Play action on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, when you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Complete in the middle. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Man, goodness gracious, this dude is on fire. I mean, he's already got 100 yards. We're in the first quarter. Like, I might want to think about double-teaming that guy. If he goes to the water bottle, I'm going to double-team him. Whatever he does, I'm on him.
From the gun, it's Farrell. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Doesn't get it there.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more muscle into that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On the return. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Sells to run, looking to pass. Right side, it's Singleton. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's a give the ball. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Wilson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Brought down at the 30-yard line, it's a gain of 6. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going to the air. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Needs it here on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Off-play action on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Finds a crease at the 20. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fires quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Owls headed quickly to the line.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receiver.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. He's got it inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
Throws it deep. Brings it in down the left side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the touchdown, Gators. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now. He'll
try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Garcia. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Gators. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Man, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the returner is stopped. They'll go back to work on offense. Hits inside. It's Barrow. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barrow. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can up. They put on the heat and they blocked it. And they got it. Breaks into the open. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they split the uprights on the point. They're up 35-14. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Using his legs, it's Barrow. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Holloway.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Makes his man miss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Trying to squeak through the pile. Turning it on. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Wants to throw on first. Out wide right, it's Brown. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Ball. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Snap from the gun on third down. Rush is on. He's going to run it. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Ball. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida!
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field. To what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he added the extra point. 14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Out wide left, it's Henry. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Motion from the back. The run inside. It's Farrell. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4. The Owls in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Ollie, what do you have?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Fresh set of downs going up top. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Handoff for Ball. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that pull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Missouri State Bears. And it's the Aggies looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now over to your game inside the Swamp. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. Two quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the Swamp.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Fielded in the end zone. It's Holloway. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Sweet cut there. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's looking to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. On target. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO. They were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Selling the fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 3rd and long right here. Keeps it himself. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down. DB in the open field, nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown, Instead, it's second down. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Turns it upfield. Great move. Now he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Straight ahead, it's Bernard. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Line getting set on 2nd down. Busted up in the backfield for a loss.
Really good job on the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Lofts one high and deep. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 2nd and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Good timing on the quick out. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. At the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Pulls it. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Not exactly what you wanted on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal from the 13. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Finds his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Under pressure. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Fitted in the window for the score.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Florida Atlantic, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Drops back on first down. Left side is Brown. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They've got him corralled.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Ball. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand what he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
Gonna run it. It's Pryor. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Rush right in his face. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, and they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Now on first down from the 30. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Messer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down to the air. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Looking for room. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. As we check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. We're not getting enough pressure on him. When he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Keeps it himself. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it. Up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end. And his first throw here is incomplete.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Fire. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And when you're on defense, and it's wet, and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it, there's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense, forcing it with the assist from the weather.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They're all over him. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Finds his man. Oh, what a cut. Touchdown, Gators. Oh, that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point.
And And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Motion from the wideout. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. Dragged down.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Right side, it's Singleton. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of this drive. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Gator! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
This has been the story of the game. Everything going. Way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws, and he picked that thing up and took it all the way to the house.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The defense runs that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. From the gun, it's Pryor. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Looking for space. It's Pryor. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Here's Jaden one more time. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Singleton.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The give. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
The Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all, just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Tells to run, wants to pass. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Long way to go on second down. He wants to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on, and down he goes.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Right back to the well. Just smothered on the play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Hits inside. It's Farrell. Got enough for the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.